Ladies and gentlemen, it's Design Slider.
This blue screen of death issue comes in different forms. Sometimes it appears as the automatic repair error, which prevents your computer from starting correctly. Other times it shows up as a recovery issue, stating that the boot configuration data file is missing. No matter how it appears, this video will guide you to fix it. The first step is to create an installation media on a USB drive. You can do this on any computer. It could be the one you're fixing, if you can still access it. If not, don't worry. Just get a USB drive ready and use any available computer. Open your browser and search for Media Creation Tool. Make sure you select the version that matches your Windows, either Windows 10 or Windows 11. For Windows 10, search for Media Creation Tool for Windows 10. If it's Windows 11, look for Media Creation Tool for Windows 11. Ensure you download it from Microsoft's official website. I've included the direct Microsoft links in the video description to make it easier and safer for you. Once you're on the site, look for the Create Windows 11 Installation Media section and click Download Now. For Windows 10, the interface is similar, so just click Download Now and remember the folder where the file is saved. Next, get a USB drive with at least 8 GB of storage and plug it into your computer. Note, everything on the USB drive will be deleted, so back up any important files before proceeding. Now, open the Windows installation media you just downloaded. This will launch the Media Creation Tool. Read and accept the user agreement to continue. You'll see two options: upgrade this PC now or create installation media. Select Create Installation Media and click Next. If you are doing this on the same computer that you are fixing, then you can just go ahead with the default settings, which is use the recommended options for this PC. But if you plan to just do the installation media on that USB drive that you're working on right now, and later take the USB drive to the other computer that has the problem you want to fix, then you may uncheck the recommended setting, then you can change the language, but you may not be able to change the edition since it's based on the version you downloaded from Microsoft. Once you're ready, click Next. The tool will now ask you to choose between a USB flash drive or an ISO file. Select USB flash drive and click Next. Then choose your USB drive and hit Next again. The download will begin. Plug the USB drive into the computer that you want to fix. Power on the computer and access the boot options. When the system is booting on the black screen, for example, on HP devices, press the Escape key repeatedly during startup. On Dell systems, it might be F12, and on ASUS devices, it's usually the Delete key. Check your manufacturer's specific instructions. When the boot options come up, use the arrow keys to navigate to the boot menu, select it, and then press Enter. From there, choose the USB disk and press Enter again. You should now see the Windows setup screen. Choose your language and click Next. On the next screen, select Repair Your Computer. This will bring up a menu where you should click Troubleshoot. From there, go to Advanced Options and select Command Prompt. Once we're in Command Prompt, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing some long list of different commands. So get ready for this mission. Let's jump on it with the first command, BSOD edit, and press the Enter key. This shows the Windows partition. In my case, it's in C drive. So that's the drive that we're going to be working on to do some repairs on it. Clear this screen by typing CLS and press Enter. Now we need to change the drive letter root here to our C drive. Type the command C: and press Enter. Then type dir and press Enter again. This confirms you're in the directory where Windows is installed. Now type the command bootrec /fix mbr and press Enter. It should display Operation completed successfully. Let's move on to the next command, bootrec /fix boot and press Enter. If you see access denied, don't worry. Just type the following command, bootsec /nt60 sys and press Enter key. This should return successfully updated. So now that we've got the boot code working, Let's try the previous fix boot command again. Type bootrec /fix boot and hit the enter key. It should return with the operation completed successfully. Next, we move on to the disk partition process. Type the command diskpart and press the enter key. Disk partition will open. Inside diskpart, type list space disk and press the enter key. Here, you will see all the disks on your system. For instance, in my case, I have one disk. If you have multiple disks, you'll need to identify the correct one. On another computer, when we type the command list space disk, we saw 2 disks. Disk number 0 was 232 gigabytes and marked as a GPT partition. That's the one we're looking for. Returning to the computer I'm using for this tutorial, mine also shows disk number 0 as the GPT partition. To select this disk, type the command select space disk space 0 and press the enter key. Now we need to list all the volumes in that selected disk. Type list space volume and press the enter key. This will display all the volumes. Look out for the FAT32 partition, which is usually around 100 megabytes, marked as healthy and hidden. For those that may have multiple FAT32 partitions, you need to be careful to select the correct one. Let me show you. This other FAT32 is labeled USB. That is not the one we want. The size is more than 100 megabytes, as this is over 7,000 megabytes. That is not the one we want, and the info is also not hidden. That is not the one we want. The correct partition will have no letter label. It should be around 100 megabytes and tagged as hidden. That's the one we are looking for. In my case, the FAT32 partition is volume number 3. Yours might be a different volume number. So I select volume 3, while you select the right volume number for yours. I type the command, select space volume space 3, and press the enter key. Remember, the volume we just selected has no letter label, so we need to assign a letter to it. I'll use the letter N. If you already have a drive with the letter N, then choose a different letter that is not in use in any of the drives. In my case, to assign the letter N, I type assign space letter equals N and press the enter key. You should see successfully assigned the drive letter or mount point. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are following me carefully. Follow my steps with intelligence, and this worked for you. Now that we're done with the disk partitioning, let's exit diskpart and return to the C drive. Type exit and press the enter key, leaving diskpart, and you'll be back in the Windows C root drive. Next, switch to the N directory we just assigned. If you used a different letter, replace N with your assigned letter. So for me, I type N : and press the enter key. Then navigate to the EFI directory. Type CD space EFI and press the enter key. Next, CD space Microsoft and press the enter key. Then give the command CD space boot to enter the boot directory. Once inside the boot directory, type the following command: attrib space BCD space dash H space dash R space dash S and press the enter key. Now rename the BCD file by typing REN space BCD space BCD 32.old and press the enter key. This creates a backup of the old BCD file and restores the version when things work normally on the system. Next, we have to rebuild the BCD by typing bootrec / rebuild BCD and press the enter key. Successfully scan Windows installations. When prompted to select from these options, type A to choose all and press the enter key. It should display operation completed successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, good news, we are almost done. The last command is the longest of all the commands, but it is the last one, so you will not want to mess with it. BCD boot space C : Windows space /S space N : space /F space UEFI. If your assigned drive letter is different from N, replace N with your drive letter. Press the Enter key and you should see boot file successfully created. Mission completed. Let's get out of command prompt. Type exit and press the Enter key. Now remove your USB flash drive and you may restart your computer or choose the blue option to exit and continue to Windows. Let me know your experience in the comments.